Now, let's talk about what's expected in the parliament. We spoke about how the debate is going to center on Vande Mataram, and we are breaking updates now coming in with the CPM Rajya Sabha MP John Brittas writing to the chairman of the Rajya Sabha to move notice under Rule 67, raising objections over the introduction of the Prevention of Insults to National Honour Amendment Bill 2026. Remember, Times Now told you first that the government is going to bring in the bill, the Prevention of Insults to National Honour Amendment Bill, in the Rajya Sabha. It is to be introduced by the Union Home Minister. My colleague Mohit is getting us this update. And Mohit, it looks like the stage is set for a big showdown because as of now, the Rajya Sabha MP John Brittas has moved a notice raising objections to the introduction of the bill.
Well, yes, in fact, Pratibha, and we know for a fact that how when it comes to the parliamentary proceedings in Rajya Sabha, today it's being listed that Home Minister Amit Shah will table the bill in the parliament. That is the to give national song Vande Mataram the same status as the national anthem, and anybody who insults or stops the recitation of Vande Mataram or properly does not recite Vande Mataram or insults Vande Mataram will be liable for fine and punishment, and punishment could extend up to 3 years. So clearly, we see that how the opposition party leaders, they have come out. I just spoke to Dharmendra Yadav. He said that first, let us discuss in the meeting, in our parliamentary party meeting, what exactly needs to be done. We need to look at the bill first, then we'll speak on this. But when it comes to John Brittas clearly wrote a letter yesterday to the government, and he basically stated that Constituent Assembly over 3 years of deliberation choose not to place national song and national anthem on equal footing, and the bill attempts to alter this understanding through ordinary legislation. While the government has maintained that equal status should be given to national anthem and national song, and anybody who disrespects national song will be now prosecuted as per the law after this bill gets approval from the parliament. Also, Pratibha, one thing is important, that it comes at a time when we are celebrating 150 years of Vande Mataram, and the government has made it mandatory that all the 6 stanzas should be played at every function, in every official function, along with national anthem. And also, if there is a state song in the assembly, that should also be played. But there has to be mandatory recitation of Vande Mataram and whole 6 stanzas. And after that, we have seen that how the political parties have come up. They have raised questions on the BJP. BJP said that the UPA government and the Congress removed the main stanzas of Vande Mataram. That was the soul of Vande Mataram, just for the sake of appeasement politics. So massive showdown is expected. Various opposition leaders have come out and they have questioned it. Not just this issue, Pratibha, but the issue of Ram Mandir donation theft, Cockroach Janata Party's protest, NEET paper leak. That all is surely going to rock the parliament session, which will start in some time from now. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Stay with us, Mohit. So, let's talk about the Vande Mataram bill, because when this is introduced, it is going to bring as much. This is a bill that has been discussed a lot as well, and of course, it will give legal powers and also statutory bill, just like the national anthem. The opposition has raised multiple objections to it, but the government has also made it clear that there can be no compromise on this. Let's go across to Amita to get us that update and the details of why the government has said that this bill is important.
Absolutely, because according to the provision of this bill, any act causing obstruction in the singing of the national song or causing insult to it in any form would be made now punishable. So this is now coming across saying that the honor must be accorded in the same way that to the national anthem, which is Jan Gan Man, and the government's push to accord the national song as the same status as the national anthem comes amid year-long celebrations of Vande Mataram's 150th anniversary. So this is now coming in as one of those reasons. Also, when it comes to another reason which says promote national song as the national pride, saying that, it highlight its role as far as it had played in the freedom movement, and the whole rendition of it has to be sung. So I'm giving greater legal protection, and the recognition that it deserves is now coming in from the government. In the meantime, let's play out more reactions that are now coming in. Of course, when it comes to the government's objections and protest on their part seems to have just begun even before the parliament session begins.
नहीं, देखिए कितना दुर्भाग्य की बात है, राष्ट्रगान गाने के लिए बिल लाना पड़ रहा है, क्योंकि यहाँ राष्ट्रीय झंडा, राष्ट्रगीत, राष्ट्रगान का अपमान करना एक फैशन बन चुका था इतने साल तक। तो उसको यहाँ की जनता को समझ में आना चाहिए कि राष्ट्रगान का अपमान करने का किसी का अधिकार नहीं है। जो संसद में गाया जाता है, आज तो हर जगह हर स्कूल में गाने के लिए बाध्यतामूलक हुआ है, लेकिन उसकी सम्मान सर्वोपरि, और जो नहीं समझ पाएगा उसको समझाने के लिए कानून बनाया जा रहा है।
The government is bringing Prevention of Insult to National Honor Act in order to give the same respect to Vande Mataram as national song as is given to national flag or as is given to national anthem. Congress has a problem with it. Congress has a problem with Vande Mataram. Nehruji divided it into two parts. When only first two stanzas were there, that time also Congress and many of its leaders refused to sing Vande Mataram. Whether it's Siddaramaiah, whether it's Madhya Pradesh Congress, whether it's Sonia Gandhi in programs, we have seen that they have a hatred towards Vande Mataram. They opposed Vande Mataram back then under the pressure of Muslim League, and today because they are in alliance with Muslim League in Kerala, they are continuing to oppose Vande Mataram.
Okay, all right. So the BJP says that this is to give the equal importance to the national song, and going on to say that it should have been brought earlier, but the government is bringing it now. The opposition, though, has a completely different take to it, going on to say that patriotism cannot be brought under a legal jurisdiction like this, and this is unacceptable. We have Anila Singh joining us on the broadcast. Ms. Anila Singh, the opposition has said a few things. One is that the definition of insult to the national song is too broad, so it can be misused. The opposition has also gone on to say that deviating from the real issues, the government has brought this, whereas patriotism cannot be brought under legal ambit. How would you respond?
My Ram Ram to all, and I really hope that this monsoon parliamentary session is not going to go down the drains by opposition, and they are going to participate productively, and they're going to stand with the government on the bills which Modi government wants to introduce and do the benefit to more than 1.4 billion people of Bharat. See, we need to understand one thing. What is the occasion? It is 150th anniversary of Vande Mataram. What is the constitutional intent? The bill's statement of objects and reasons refers to the January 24th, 1950 Constituent Assembly statement by President Dr. Rajendra Prasad ji, which declared that Bankim Chand Chattopadhyay's Vande Mataram played a historic role in the freedom struggle and shall be honored equally with Jan Gan Man. Can't opposition understand this simple thing? Can't they? And if we talk about the legal gap, you can ask that why this is being introduced as a bill in present day's parliament. Yes, until now, while insults to the national anthem were punishable under 1971 Act, there was no explicit
so you're saying there can be no compromise to the national icons, and that's the reason why it's being brought in. Just a moment, Anila Singh, let's also get our viewers an update coming in, because like you mentioned, there are hopes that all goes well in the parliament. That was the government's appeal as well. But we're breaking updates now coming in. The Congress MP Karti Chidambaram has weighed in on the Vande Mataram issue, saying that while national symbols command respect, laws around them must be carefully examined to prevent possible misuse. So that's what the Congress MP has said, that no doubt there should be respect for the national symbols, but laws around them have to be very carefully examined because there is a possibility of misuse. Listen in.
These are, we all respect our national symbols, but I don't think we really need Le Majesty laws in India, which are akin to, which can liable to be misused. But we all respect all our national symbols.
So, Anila Singh, this was the point that was raised by the Congress party, by multiple of the other leaders as well. Some have, of course, said that they can't be forced to sing all stanzas of Vande Mataram. There has been a lot of debate about that already. And now you have the Congress MP also saying that if you bring in laws around them, then it can be misused. And that is of concern.
This is the patriotism of opposition. They do not want any type of law for our national song. As I had said that until now, while insults to the national anthem were punishable under the 1971 Act, there was no explicit pension provision penal provision protecting the national song. So today, if Modi government wants to bring that, what is the problem? Don't you want that our national song should have proper respect? And misuse, what type of misuse? We have witnessed that how member of parliament, how ministers, they have insulted Vande Mataram right inside the parliament. Do you think we deserve that? Of course not. Any person, whether that person is MP, minister, or a commoner, if he insults or she insults our national song, I think that should be punishable.
Okay, and the issues that the opposition has, the opposition can also raise them in the parliament. That's the point that you're making, and we hope that there are discussions in the parliament and we don't see disruptions that end up in no discussion happening at all. Thank you for joining us. With that, it's time for us to slip into a very short break here. We'll be right back. Do stay with us.